This traveling journal has been around the country and back home, and today I'm going to flip through and share it with you. I'm so excited. Hi, I'm Christine, the artist behind Darlyssa Designs, and I'm happy you're here. Welcome. Hi everyone. I'm so excited. I got my travel journal back and I've been waiting for this. I think we were supposed to get it back around December or January. And then, art takes a little longer than planned sometimes. So, and there were 9 of us to start. One had other things that she had to take care of and didn't continue the journey with us. But I believe there were 9 to start. So we ended up being 8. So there's 7 different traveling journal sister friends in this book. So this was the first one I ever did. Stacy Brooklyn got the group together and we named it Glue Crew. And so this is a regular composition book that I decorated with my maps, my charts that I love to use, and some tissue paper, and the numbers that I get from Bob when he does his labels for work. I just make copies of it and keep them so that I always have these pages of numbers, and then some extra stuff there. And it needs a little bit of repair on the inside, but it's literally been around the country and back, so I think it held up pretty well for as many hands as it's passed through. And I just covered this because my address is on there. And that's pretty much all I did, the outside and the inside. If you like this design, and there's some deli paper in there that I put on top. I have another project with these and how I created this, and I'll link that in the description below if you like the style. And if you want, you can pause and read that, but basically it says the rules are that there are no rules. So the first page I'm a little bit confused by. I like it a lot. I love this right here, and I love little vintage photos and stickers and messages and stuff, but this says Kendi here, and then in here is from Tanya. So and then this was loose, so I'm not sure, but I like this background and the start of it. And so hopefully, ladies, you can tell me who did this page and who contributed, and then I can take it from there. But I like it. I think I'll just maybe put that in there, and I don't know. We'll see. I love this tissue paper, though. I'm going to have to find that. The bird, there's a bird thing there. A bird, what do you call that? A birdhouse? A bird feeder? And I love these. Cool. These are beautiful. Oh, Tanya, you know I love this page with the blues and the ocean theme, and I was really surprised to find a real starfish in there. I'm so surprised it didn't break, but it seems pretty tough. So, and I'm going to have to find out where you got this, whether it came in a pack or do you have a punch, and if so, where'd you get it? Because I love that. And there's even real seashells here, and there's sand. It's real. The blue is just felt, but it's really super cool. I love it. I love this too. And the ink around the edge. So she wrote, travel near or travel far. Take this journey there. Take this journal, and there we are. Friends online, artists true, time well spent from us to you. Thank you, Tanya. That's so cool. I love it. Now this one I know is Kendi, and wow, it is so me. I love this boho vibe, and I was looking to see how she put this on there, and I think this was another sheet, and she just cut the edge of the stars out, and then there's some little 3D stars. If you can see, they're thick little. I keep touching them every time I open this page. I love it. And then the little specks of gold and the flowers, and she's just like makes the whole thing. So I love it. I love this little iridescent glitter in there. She wasn't broken. She was just in the middle of becoming. Yep. And this, I would have never thought to stamp the white on there, and I just think it looks so pretty. And the gold, I love the gold. So thank you, Kendi. This is beautiful. I love it. This is Kayla, I believe. Yeah, Kayla. Kayla, this dog is so freaking cool. It's the first thing I saw when I opened this, but I love the whole connected vibe. Create your own sunshine. That's super cool. Of course, I love the butterfly and the camera, and he's too cute. Look at this little snail's face. How cute is that? That dog, though. Oh my gosh, I love it. She's very cool. I want that jacket. Thank you, Kayla. Still just looking at everything. This is Carla. And Carla's shaking things up. Uh-oh. There's a couple of little spots I gotta go in and just fix. But I will do that. I love how she mixed the magazine images with the stickers and this. I read this one to Bob last night. Whoever said homemade is cheap obviously never purchased craft supplies. How true is that? Yeah. And then these cute. Oh, and this I noticed right away is, I guess the texture paste. That is really cool. I just want to touch it. So cool. Yeah, I like this. And then dance well like no one's watching. It's time to sit back and relax. Trust your crazy ideas. Carla, you know I got some crazy ideas. Yep, I love it. At Scrappy Gal. Use your wings, collect beautiful moments, let your life be your art. So I would like to do some of this texture paste in one of my upcoming pages. That would be cool. Thank you, Carla. This is also Carla, and she did she's of course from Chicago, so she did her page for Chicago. I love that, and left me a beautiful little note. Thank you. I love postcards. They're so fun. I need to get back into postcards. I used to collect them when I was a kid from everywhere I went. I don't even know where that set went. Thank you, Carla, so much. I love this. I need to go to Chicago one day. I've never been. So now I have a friend there that I can have lunch with or something. So this one is Sylvia. Sylvia, you are amazing. Sylvia is sending our challenges in the mail before we all even read what the challenge is. She's on top of everything. And this is so cool because a couple years ago, my daughter moved into a townhouse and she wanted something abstract, but she painted her furniture black, and it was beautiful, with the gold handles, and kind of DIY'd it. And it just because she didn't want to buy a whole new set, and she did such a beautiful job. So I painted. I'll try and find the image and post it here. But I took a large canvas and, based on what she did, created a painting for her room, and it was black with a gold circle in gold leaf. And because my son-in-law always tells her I love you to the moon and back, I hid it in the side of the painting, on the side of the circle. So you have to come up on the canvas to be able to see that. So it was so cool that you did black and gold and then have that little phrase there. So thank you, Sylvia. And she did that in October. So that's how long this book has been out. October 2025. The next one is a 2-artist page. Now, I didn't even notice this at first because it looks like it kind of goes together until you really start looking at it. So this one's Sylvia's page and this is Jessica's page. And I love it because I normally do a 2-page spread because I don't like when they're mismatched. But I kind of like this. It kind of sort of goes, and I don't know. I like that it's from 2 different people. It's very, very cool. I love Sylvia's positive messages here, and I love the vintage style of this. I love that I'm sure this was scraps that she used, because I love using scraps as much as I can use. Or maybe she did it intentionally. Either way, doesn't matter. I love it. It's really cool that you could see the background through these. So they're just like the, what do you call it? The negative part of the punch. Cool. Thank you, ladies. I love it. And still, Jessica, you gotta let me know where you got this. Is this a really old, what do they call those things? The label makers? The label punch? Or I can't remember, but is that from back in the day, or did you purchase that recently? And if so, where? Because I want one. Reminds me of my dad when he was a band director. He used that label thing all the time. I used to get in trouble for using all of his tape up. Jessica, this is so striking, and I've not seen you use these colors a lot. Um, but you know they're my favorite colors, and I don't know if you did that intentionally, but I am so drawn to this page and to these two pages, the spread. This is like vellum, I guess, and you can see through to the music that she's put underneath, and it is so beautiful. I am very, this is so beautiful. I know a lot of it's the color, but I just love the way you use this paper. And how did you put that image on there? Did it come there, or is this one of, I don't know. I need to find out what this stuff is, but it is so beautiful. Strikingly, hauntingly beautiful. Not scary, but just. Come, little leaves, said the wind one day. Come over the meadows with me and play. Put on your dress of red and gold. Summer is gone and the days grow cold. This looks very cool. Beautiful. Thank you, Jessica. Now, get ready because Stacy goes ham. She just knocks these things out. Now, she didn't put her little SB on here anywhere, but I'm absolutely positive that this is Stacy's. And I need to know where you got these little cards. And I have to tell you, I had a friend who was a nail client. She came to me for years to get her nails done. And I asked her one day, she always tried to get me to go to church. And, you know, not that I'm opposed to going to church. It's just a time in my life where I had children and had gone to a few churches and ended up not being happy. And Maria would say, come to my church, come to. So my intent was to go join her soon. But she got sick and passed away a few years ago. But one day I asked her, what's your favorite verse? And this is it. For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. Jeremiah 29:11. I love this, and it just reminds me of her so much. So I know you didn't know that, but this is very special. And you know what's funny is this says, remember, you don't need their approval. Maria was very strong. And I think she was actually a year or two younger than me. And for years, I thought she was older than me because she was so wise. And she just took care of everyone. And I would have ups and downs with my art stuff in my salon. And she would always say, well, why do you let things bother you like that? You don't need anybody's approval. You just be you and be the best you can. And she was always giving me pep talks and gave me such great advice. So I always considered her like my older, wiser sister, even though she was a couple years younger than me, a year or two, I think. Forget regret, her life is yours to miss. Yep. I love it. It's beautiful. And I love when Stacy does these little sprays on paper. It's beautiful. Thank you, Stacy, but get ready. Like I said, Stacy goes ham. Look up. Enjoy every moment. Yep. So simple, but beautiful. I love the colors. And there's more. Friendship is everything. This is beautiful. I like this paper. I like that it's all the same, but there's different colors. And I'm very happy to have Stacy as a friend. She doesn't know it, but she's really changed the way I do art and how I think about it. So thank you, Stacy. Now this is in reference to the second traveling journal club that we're doing, and there's only 3 of us, but of course Stacy's one of them, Tanya's the other, and we just wanted to do a real quick one so we could get our books back because we had to wait so long because there were so many people involved in this swap. So we decided to do a little 3-person quickie, and Stacy did this in honor of our little group, and I love it. You are far too smart to be the only thing standing in your own way. How true is that, Stacy, about me? I fear she put that as a message. I love it. I love it. Perfect. Yep, three. Talented treasure trio. Beautiful. I haven't done one of these pages where you just use like the same colors and layer, but I love this. So I'm going to be trying it soon. And that's it. And now I have a few pages to finish off this book, or I may hold on to it and send it back out and have more stuff done. I'm not sure. But I really love that I have now artwork from some of the first friends that I've ever made on TikTok. And it's beautiful. I love it. So that's that for today. I just wanted to share this with you. And I will put the links to everyone's social media in the description below so you can go and see more of their art and maybe follow them and show some support for them. But that's it. I hope you enjoyed that flip through. And if I do more to this, I will definitely come back and show you more. But that's today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you soon. I hope everyone has a really great creative crafty weekend coming up, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching.